You've probably never seen such an incredible person before. While everyone else was struggling to survive in the jungle, this man had already made thousands of bricks for himself. With his bare hands, he built a kiln, fired those bricks into solid red ones, and then used them to construct a magnificent brick house. After that, he made his own fishing rod and even caught big frogs from the jungle. Now, his life has become completely self-sufficient. His simple life is going on in a very enjoyable way. Defa had already made thousands of raw bricks for himself out of clay. But at that time, those bricks were still very fragile. To make them solid, it was necessary to fire them at a high temperature. That's why Defa built a kiln on one side to fire the bricks. But by the time the kiln was ready, it had already gotten dark. So he quickly went to the nearby forest and gathered a lot of dry leaves. He spread those leaves inside the kiln so that the ground underneath would become soft. Then he laid out a mattress on top so he could sleep there comfortably. After that, he put 2 sweet potatoes in the stove for dinner. While they were cooking, Defa jumped into the nearby pond and washed off all his dirt. Then, as soon as he ate the piping hot sweet potatoes, all the fatigue of the day vanished in an instant. After that, he lay down on his bed inside the brick kiln and slept soundly. As soon as morning came, he got up and took all the raw bricks he had made to the kiln, arranging them in a line against the wall. The kiln was quite large. He was able to place more than 100 bricks in it at a time. He started filling the empty spaces between the bricks with dry wood. When the kiln was completely filled with wood, Defa closed the kiln's door with bricks. He just left 2 small holes, one at the top and one at the bottom. The fire is lit through the hole at the bottom and wood is added through the hole at the top. When the fire inside blazes up, he closes the top hole as well so that the heat doesn't escape. Now, to make sure the wood inside the kiln burns well, Defa decided to make a homemade blower, that is, a machine for blowing air. He joined 2 wooden planks to make a 50-centimeter wide plate, then used wooden rods and rope to form a circular shape, and with a saw cut out 2 pistol-like shapes. After that, he used a chisel and hammer to make some holes in the rotator, inserted 4 round wooden sticks into them, and attached some strips on top, creating a fan. The fan was pressed between the 2 wooden planks. Thus, the air-blowing machine was ready. Then he placed pieces of bamboo between the planks and filled the remaining gaps with clay, so that the air wouldn't escape. He tightly fastened both ends with round wooden sticks and attached a handle. Now his homemade blower was ready. Defa pointed the blower towards the hole beneath the furnace and started turning the handle. As more and more air was blown in, the fire blazed even stronger and the temperature of the furnace began to rise rapidly.